All right, I think we're live.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wait for people to trickle in before I do a full intro. But Malunis, how are you doing after your vaccine stuff?
Yeah. Excuse me. I heard audio twice there because I had the chat open. Well, could you repeat that?
Oh, how are you doing after your vaccine stuff?
Yeah. Feeling fine.
All right, cool.
That's one more week until it fully processes. Apparently.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, what's up, AJMC? So this stream didn't want to make it complicated, but I just didn't want to have my face be here as a possibility, uh,
Mm.
and to display Malunis's video. The whole thing is due to some technical difficulties, I can hear myself, which I'm not happy about because I can't really speak correctly when I listen to myself.
There's
But
a game that they've made for that now.
yeah, I've seen an app or something about that. But we're just gonna be doing some Soto stickering. Malunis has got his oh wow, I cannot
Hmm.
speak.
Is there a way for you to
I
mute the other audio?
I
What is
don't
the other audio coming from?
the other audio so the audio is coming from my phone and I'm
Oh.
monitoring the stream on my computer.
Hmm. I could monitor the chat.
No. It's in like within StreamYard.
Huh.
And I can't mute it. And this is the only place I'm able to like control things like
Huh.
this stuff, doing all the.
Oh.
So we're just gonna have to deal with this. I'm not gonna speak too much,
Fair.
but I will when we need to address anything. Um, forgot what I
Oh,
was saying. But
hopefully I can
Melinus, I
keep
do
up.
believe you've got some 3D modeling today.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because it has been talked about because hey, Metsubo Jinrai, as well as Horobi, has a sword.
oh, okay, neat.
Yeah.
Just make a little katana.
And it's like
I,
my first thought was, oh, I could probably like just make a regular looking katana and that'll be good enough. But now that people have provided reference images, it's like, oh, that is a distinct design.
oh, is it?
Yeah, you can see it on our Discord if you want.
Where would that be?
The writer discussion.
Huh. Oh, wow. You could potentially just get away with using one of these,
Mm-hmm.
potentially,
Oh,
but definitely not this
the
cheap.
yeah, it would be half the size, but you could do that if you want.
I mean, I gotta be honest. Sometimes Soto doesn't have exactly the right sizes.
That's where I come in.
Fair. All right. So Malunis, you're gonna be working on that.
Yeah, what's I'm a little bit thrown off by what you've got on screen.
So a while ago during Geo, I
Oh.
had this idea for a true future riders situation. So you know how Waz embodies the future riders, right? Oh
Whoa.
shoot, that's just gonna happen. Okay,
Mute notifications, is that an option for you?
I just did, yeah. Um,
Okay. So this, woes future riders yet?
so he embodied. I want to say, I don't want to say fake, but different future riders because the true future riders were not represented in any of his forms at all. So what I'm thinking is we take, a rider that is mostly silver, paint up the reds here to be green instead, and make this as if was used the regular Jiku driver.
Mm-hmm.
Or anybody else, just like a true future rider. And this form I wanted to be whoever this dude is that isn't orange.
Mm-hmm.
The man, the future man.
Dark Drive.
Dark Drive. Yes, that is exactly what I said. So I'm gonna try to do that with this. And I feel like just him having drive on his eyes should be fine. Also, visually, this will be distinct from every gates that I have because mine all have the updated red bodies and this the silver body.
Right.
So, yeah. Gonna try that. I forget. Now, don't tell me. Don't spoil it. But is there gum in this one, or when did they change? Ah.
Surprise! Try.
Yeah, surprises don't end. All right, let's keep up with the chat a little bit. HMC, hello. Peacemaker, what is up? Posted a box breakdown of Game 3 this morning. Nothing too surprising. All right.
I only caught a little bit of that. It seemed, was it just like one of everything? Or I didn't see what the case assortment was, if not.
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to look at it.
I was about to say, not too surprising. That means it's probably Kiwami Arms and probably Lord Baron?
Something tells me Kiwami may not. This is a guess.
Not too surprising.
We can figure this out. But Kiwami took a lot of paint. I'm willing to bet, maybe he's not double pack? He probably is, just because, he's the main character. But I could also see a reason why he might not be double pack.
Oh, not just what's in each box. Oh, okay. So, I'm guessing that means that Kiwami Arms armor situation probably isn't too surprising.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because if people haven't listened to the latest podcast, it went up a little bit later. But
it still went up Wednesday.
Fair enough.
It went up on time, I'd say.
Fair enough. I think regardless, in that episode, we were kind of bringing up the question of, is it going to be split up like the standard armor style, or is Kiwami Arms special? You weren't sure.
Oh.
Because the thing that was pointed out in the Discord is that, there's some separation lines on the front and back, so it must be removable. That's the only thing that I think would be potentially a surprise is finding out that that's not the case.
So, for reference, I brought in Drive.
Yeah.
And I notice here that there are these leg panels that apply this red striped detail. But that's just not present at all on Drive's thighs.
I'm guessing it just had to be visually interesting.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to just paint some blue stripes on here and just sort of interpret that form and stuff.
That works.
Let's see.
This sword hilt is really long. So
Did
I'm
you
going
want
to
show your screen?
Oh, right. I just realized I still have the get shroomed.
Yeah, you're still getting shroomed, my dude.
Ooh. Remove. There we go. Yes.
So these shift cards, does other Drive Man have different looking? You know?
Yes, but this is also very tiny, so you could probably get away with it.
Okay.
You could probably do some crimes.
Oh, I might just.
Actually, let me look that up because I'm now having doubts.
Jigen wo hajime ka.
Man.
So I'm gonna need some. I need some metallic green. Yes. I'm gonna swap out this red here.
Ah.
So prepare for a green deck. You've heard of people with green thumbs. Well, this is different.
Right, the dark drive shift car is one of the weird ones because it's like it doesn't have the fold up bit in the back.
Interesting.
It's a thing where like on the underside is a different car for like the type special form.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that form looks nothing like that. You know what you could do is well, never mind. You would have to do some modding for it. I was going to say you can use that to make some open hands for the drive armor. That would require some modification.
What do you mean?
As in the shift car things that you would normally put on drive armor. The shift cars do not match dark drive.
Yes.
So I was about to say, oh, you've got extras of those. You could probably you mod those to make open hands for dark drive or the drive armor form.
Oh.
Yeah, that would require a lot of modding.
That wouldn't be too difficult.
But
I don't really care.
Fair enough. You know what? If you think that it wouldn't look accurate enough for dark drive, just put them in a bag of custom fodder.
That's true.
There's probably some. You know what? You could probably modify those in some way to make them not look like shift cars, make them look bulky.
Maybe. Or they might just, we might just swap out some pieces for this guy. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. The Peacemaker also brought up how technically his son, the boy from the future, could just be regular drive. That was a thing because it's the thing that I was trying to figure out back during Geo was I wanted to make mid-ride watches for all the official future riders. And the thing that I ran into was is AG Tomari, is he actually Kamen Rider Drive and not Kamen Rider Dark Drive? Are those two distinctions? And I almost wanted to represent that by having a Kamen Rider Drive mid-ride watch, which was just type special. But
what I could do,
the thing that I ran into is there's just little enough information that this feels like a headcanon more so than an actual fact.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be more inclined to just do, the dark drive. Oh man, I'm gonna need to paint this red. I wonder if I can separate this head. I didn't intend on that to rhyme, but that just suddenly happened.
You're painting the entire thing red?
No, just the back part. Like where Waz's or Gates's head would have been red.
Right.
It's just going to be green now.
If you're using Gundam markers, do you have silver?
I do, yeah.
I tend to I find that something like red works a little bit better if you put down a layer of silver first and let it dry.
I'm not
Almost
that
like a base
patient,
coat.
and like this went over red.
Okay.
Yeah. How do I remove this? Or I could just paint it carefully.
That too.
Here we go. But I would say maybe the shift cars don't need to visually be the same. What do you think?
Oh, you mean for your custom?
Yeah, it just needs to be something for you to understand what this form is. And painting it, I think, would be a good enough visual representation of, that situation.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember, I think I had Den-O as well, because I wanted to make new Den-O. Or I wonder, what if technically whoever this writer is has a special Jiku driver where when you insert the ride watch, like a regular rider ride watch, like Drive or Ghost or whatever, it just activates the future version.
That could work.
Like a strange temporally displaced Jiku driver. Oopsie. I wonder, what if I just painted this green, like these eyes green, and then we can pretend that this character, whoever they are, they don't know who they are. They don't know, because their eyes have their name on it. What if, no name, no eyes? We could make it a mystery and play pretend.
Sure.
Let's see. So for these, I'm thinking I might just paint the red with green on the sticker. So I want to make it as if, it was an actual figure made within that line. And that would mean that stickers need to be applied. And I also like painting on a flat surface more than I do, So hopefully this is enough. If not, I could just paint it. Just goes for wrong.
Peacemaker also just laying it out like, so Den-O to new Den-O, Drive to Dark Drive, Ghost to new Ghost, because there's not really a distinct name for that one.
Yeah. And
Ghost
then whatever
to Ghost.
Kiva's situation is, I would just have to get... Was Kiva made? Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah. I always forget. Did that? I'm gonna look that up real quick because the Zukon has Kiva.
Yeah.
I always forget if it actually had a distinct name. Because I always knew it as New Kiva.
So was it?
They don't even have
blues on black for his paint scheme, right?
Blues on black, yes. Metallic blue would work if you got it. Yeah, okay. They didn't have a distinct name.
Oh, okay.
Common Rider Kiva form. What was his name? Masao Kudanai version. It kind of bothers me that once you actually look at the form names, Kiva's main form is called Kiva form.
Yes. Why didn't I have metallic blue? I could have done it.
But you gotta have your primaries.
Oh no. It was all supposed to come in this I think this is MC. Yeah, it has a stray on it. It's supposed to be part of this set. Yeah, I'd like to do a metallic blue if possible. How is it that I have... Oh, this might not have been part of it. Oh well. So I won't do that just yet. Another thing. The only reason I'm doing this custom now is because I have a bit of a custom bug. I went to a few new targets and was able to track down an extra mission fleet Rex with ATRT. With it, I was able to take his pauldron, put it onto a shock trooper, cut off the pockets, and now we have this unnamed shock trooper from the episode of Bad Batch, like the first episode of Bad Batch. So, got that. I also wanted to get an extra Obi-Wan because initially I had made this custom using the Jedi body, a Rodian Lego head, and just, the Obi-Wan lightsaber. So I wanted to do it again because I had another Lego Rodian head, and boom.
Ooh.
Made him slightly different. I used Rex's arms here just because I wanted to give him, more personalized look. I gave him a darker tunic as well.
That looks like a character.
Yeah, right? Like, this is a generic Rodian Jedi Knight from the
Is there any point in Star Wars where, I don't know why I'm asking you for the entire history of Star Wars here, but do they just like, hey, we're just going to take this armor that we plucked off of these troopers and just use it? Well, that seems like it would be practical.
There are, what is it? I guess Rebel cells that I have seen in the Bad Batch use some clone armor. Same in, I want to say Rebels.
Rebellion.
Yeah, I think the Twi'leks were using it because they were occupied by the clones for so long. There's just tons of armor left around, and they outfitted themselves with it.
Yeah, like I said, that seems practical.
Yeah,
there's so many of them.
This outfit, this armor, this was more or less standard for Jedi Knights in the Clone Wars. So it makes sense to use that body to do what I just did. Also, you just get this awesome bark speeder. Is this bark? I think this is the bark speeder. But you can potentially army build these bikes.
Yeah, that's a cool thing to army build.
Yeah. Oh, I also found another scout trooper with his bike. And another weird nerdy Star Wars thing is that there are clones that look almost like this stormtrooper. So I just throw these into my clone troopers and or stormtrooper area. Lastly, I had some leftover pieces, and I made this, whoever he is. I haven't named him.
Tex.
Tex?
Sure.
I feel like that must be... Or Tech is taken.
Oh.
But I guess it might be a Blades situation.
I was just going for something goofy that rhymed with Rex.
So yeah, I've just been working on customs. Let's see. Let's catch up with the chat a little bit. Galen Molino, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in. Peacemaker 248 says weird. No picture of Kiva the Fourth on the Zukon.
Yeah.
Small Dream says the Lego Rodian head works surprisingly well there. Yeah, I scoured the internet for suitable heads because I figured with a standard Jedi Knight base body, a head is all I needed, and it fit perfectly. Some Jedi Clone Wars suits use pretty similar armor to clones anyway. Yep. Henry Dang says, took a 6-week break from looking at the Soto blog and still no realizing Hopper.
Mm-hmm.
Sad times. Yeah.
I've said it before. It seems like the things that our Discord specifically wants to see usually end up being things that kind of line up with what the blog says the survey people filled out.
So that means fill out the survey for realizing Hopper.
That to say, I'm sure that we will probably see it at some point, and if so, we'll say this received an overwhelming amount of people in the survey.
Sounds like a Soto blog thing to say. So I wonder, what if I can make these slightly different?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're having that kind of issue. Okay.
I was just seeing if it was a good idea. I don't really care enough about it to execute. Okay. Oh! Another Geo custom I had.
Mm-hmm.
I need to show this one off. Because, Malunis, did you finish the Geo Decayed special yet?
I did not, but I'm not sure what they would have revealed that would have been a spoiler. Geo custom. Oh wait, is it the one of the alternate Geos?
Yeah, kinda. It pertains to him. One of them.
I will say I did catch that there was a reveal for one of them.
Are you talking about the robot one?
That's what I heard.
Okay. One of them has a girlfriend.
Oh.
And I thought it would be cool to give her a form.
I like that line of thought.
Yes, and she is, I believe, one of the actresses in Amazons. I think. So I was thinking, if we're talking about a multiversal, you know, thing, maybe she was drawn to these powers of come on, Zamonas,
Ooh.
right? Um, and you can call her Zamona. So I was thinking, okay, let's see what we can do with the Tsukiyomi base body.
That's why you were asking about it.
That is exactly why. So she actually, or this body only has ride watch slots on one arm, and this one's, not. But I could remove this arm. Oops.
Crack?
Don't say that. Move this arm as well. I've done this once before. To a degree of success. And then take off the legs. Right? Head gone. All right. So, what important parts can we take from Zamonas? Obviously, the head.
The shoulder I would advise against, just because it feels like it's a distinct part of their aesthetic.
We'll take a look at this.
Oh.
He has a side cape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tsukiyomi has room for 2 capes, but what if we just add the one? Just to sort of reference the one-sided armor.
Oh, that is good.
And then, just gotta take some leg. Boom. And you can just, we're playing a little bit of pretend here. These proportions are close enough.
When I got my Soto Poppy, I put on the X8 arms that I printed. They're just like the standard like male arms, and it's like, oh, that looks fine. It doesn't look out of place.
So now all we need, let me just move this out of the way. Arms. Come on. Boom. Put the cape back on. Throw a little bit of paint on there. You got some Zamona. This is my custom idea for her.
Also, this idea has not been wasted because Peacemaker let us know that she was apparently Omega's sister.
Yes.
So there you go.
So, like I said, maybe she was drawn to the Amazon powers.
For some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. So there's that. I'm also thinking, once I get more copies of this and, not just kit bashing and actually apply some paint, obviously we're going to switch the belts, or at least put this ride watch on that belt. We can also take this sticker and put it around here and still keep that gold strap as well. I'm thinking maybe take these chest stickers, right? And then just sort of apply them here. And then put this gold back over it. And it'll still have that layered look. I also toyed with the idea of what G-Man said was, playing with your delusions.
That's it.
And pretending to have a small bow. But it's also kind of not fun to play with. Like, this is what she's gonna look like if she's holding it up like this.
I was about to say, I think at that point, you basically make like a standard bow instead of a crossbow.
I mean, I could, but I also could just use this. Yeah.
I wonder that this would probably require a little bit more of a print, but it could be as simple as like a 3mm rod that you just plug that onto and make it into a scythe. Wait, no, scythe would be like a blade on one end. My bad.
Yeah. I mean,
I got the spirit.
You know? Maybe. I don't know. But this is my idea. Zamona.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone else is able to get their hands on these and are interested, feel free to do this custom before I can. Because I want to see how it would look. I mean, so far, honestly, I think it looks pretty good. I'm just going to have to find a way to mesh this white with the rest of it. Because I need that white. This is not going to get painted at all. You know, it's PVC. I don't want to deal with the paint cracking. So the white is just going to have to be one of the predominant elements. And I don't know how to, I guess, you know, make that happen throughout the whole thing. Yeah, this one.
Henry Dang says, I kind of want Soda Saber with that ghost jacket he used in the team up. You know what?
I kind of want Soda Saber with that ghost.
I was about to say, you know what? I think that once you figure out how to make that work, once you figure out how to make that work on Saber, you basically figured out how to make a ghost. Is what I would tell the Soto team.
What I would tell the Soto team is that I'm onto them. I know they're making a Soto ghost. Just show us already, you cowards.
I think for me, 2021, there's still plenty of things that could happen. But I think so far the biggest surprise was showing, hey, we made Falchion, its entire ghost body. Also, it's new Soda Chronicle next week. I wonder what it is. Surprise us, Ryuki.
I disagree. I'd say my biggest surprise so far is the inclusion of the Geodecade stuff.
That's true. It's also interesting. I'm going to be disappointed if we never see Ghost, because it's interesting that people pointed out, hey, it's weird that we got the Decade and Shia stuff, and then we also got the Thouser thing for the President Special. So it's like we're kind of 2 for 2, making things in Soto for the what was it called, the fan club.
Yeah,
we're 2 for 2, so it's like Ghost seems like it is more likely now.
Especially since Saber doesn't really have much else to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't say it outright, but there were scans for Cheeto Fingers.
See, the way I was interpreting your tweets about it was, okay, well, you know about it, so I guess it's okay to talk about it.
Fair. I mean, you're a Toku fan. It's unfortunate, but how can you not know about the scans?
It's also like there are certain spoilers where it's like, no, it's okay to talk about this one. This is one of those things that people are just going to talk about.
True. Yeah.
It's not necessarily story spoilers.
It's also
it's spoilers for things that you know are going to happen.
I don't think I've ever said it with anyone else publicly, but Saber's really taking the Blades design inspiration of, hey, make the original one except bluer.
Yeah. I still need to see it in context to see what its deal is before I judge it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say its deal is Fresh Dragon.
Fresh Dragon.
Like it's got the
Sparkly clean. I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Because like the knee-jerk reaction, which I'm sure I have not seen anyone else's response, but I can kind of guess that it's going to be, hey, that's just a recolor of Brave Dragon, isn't it? It looks it.
It looks it, yeah. I wouldn't be
which
surprised.
isn't a good look, but also my expectations are kind of we're still in a pandemic, so it's like my expectations are not too high.
Sure.
So it's like I'm just gonna wait and see what the story context is, because that's usually where a form can like your opinion can be swayed.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen so many times.
I mean, I do remember people not liking the look of Kiwami, or at least saying like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Kachidoki's a lot better."
Mm. Or like the thing that I also remember being said about Kiwami is, wait, I thought we were doing a bunch of orange forms. Why don't we go back to orange? Or no, it's just like, oh, it would probably look better if it's orange. And my thought was, we've got a lot of forms that are kind of like that already.
Yeah.
Fresh orange.
But I gotta say, Saber's forms, they've been pretty colorful.
Hmm. The one thing, and to this I kind of just shrug, is yeah, all of his power ups have been dragon based. That's you can say that he is certainly consistent as a positive.
Yeah.
But like, it would be nice to see some other ideas. It's just, oh, it's all dragons, isn't it?
Mm.
I kind of once we got our first look at a power up, and it and also saw that King Arthur was just like a big mecha thing. It's like, oh, I guess all the powers are just gonna be dragons, huh? So my expectations have been that way.
I don't have too many expectations. It's Saber. I just thought, hey, maybe stray away from just the base form, but blue again.
It's true.
They tried doing that with Realizing Hopper, but we noticed. Oh, something I wanted to mention in terms of changes. So we've got 7 of our regular viewers watching, so this is going to be pertinent information to you guys.
Oh.
This is temporary, but next week I don't know how much content's going to be going up on the channel. Because I'm going to Disneyland.
Oh.
Yeah. So, things might go on the back burner for a little bit, just because, I want to go to the happiest place on earth. Have a good time there. So,
have fun.
Yeah, thank you. Gonna take a little bit of a break.
Fair.
Yeah. Also, accidentally, I have a job interview down there. Like I was applying to a bunch of places, and then one of them responded, "Hey, are you available for an interview?" I'm like, technically, I'll be in that area at that time. But yeah, we'll schedule one. So I'm doing a lot down there. Yeah. So just wanted to let you guys know. Make a lightsaber. What do you think? I'm made of money. I'm not gonna make a lightsaber, but what I am excited about lightsaber wise is, you know what? I could grab an example.
Oh. I had a friend like who recorded a video of them like at that event, like the make your own lightsaber thing. I love how much they're into it. Like they got a whole. Actually, I don't even think he's there. Corey, where'd you go? Oh no, I can't see without my glasses. That's a funny bit. Yeah. Good times. Good times. Thanks for not letting me know that you're gone. Wonder if he watches these after they go live. Probably not. We have fun here. How do I make this shape work? I'm asking myself.
All right. We're getting into general toy talk territory. Because I want to talk about my favorite lightsaber toy of all time. You guys know there are many options for lightsabers on the market. You've got your Force effects, you've got third-party stuff. But you know me, I like the cheaper options. Always, forever. So during the Clone Wars, they released these telescoping lightsabers. And I grew up with the chunkier ones from Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, and the Phantom Menace. But I think they reached their peak during the Clone Wars because they had this button right on the activator switch, the correct button, and it telescopes out. They also made an Anakin Skywalker one that I modified myself. But telescoping, whatnot. Eventually, though, unfortunately, within the Clone Wars, they re-released them. Except there's no activator switch anymore. I mean, you have the detail for them, but they don't activate. You basically have to flick these out instead of opening that latch. At the same time, and to be fair, these blades are a lot more durable. But at Disney, they did not switch to that. At Disney, they had this option. Basically the same one as before, except with a blue arrow on the activator switch and any other color. Like Anakin's is typically blue, but this is green. You could get a purple. You could get a red.
What's the thing George Lucas said? Bad guys are red, heroes are green and blue. You could have a purple lightsaber.
So they had these at Disney, and I bought all of them up. Every color I didn't have. I didn't buy the blue one because it was the same plastic. I guess except with a blue activator switch. But if it were me now, I probably would have picked up the extra one just because of that blue activator switch. After a while, though, these Jedi Training Academy lightsabers, the designs were switched to something that had not hit retail before or since. This is the training lightsaber, and it's got the basic telescoping down, and it's modeled after the actual training lightsabers in Star Wars. And currently at Disney, they have a variant of these within Galaxy's Edge because they're still selling this one. But there are a green and blue version, a green and blue lightsaber version that have different hilt colors. That's what I'm after. Those are my favorite lightsabers. I'm trying to have a mostly complete collection of them.
I didn't realize you were going away there when I was when we were talking about like the lightsabers. Friends of mine went to like Disney World recently and recorded video of that whole situation where you build your lightsaber. I love that they've kind of leaned into the whole Ollivander magic wand thing from Harry Potter, but with lightsabers.
Pretty much, yeah. I made sure to not watch too much of it because I wanted to do it myself. But as I'm going there this time, I don't have that much money. So I'm just going to go with, my cheaper ones as usual. And I love them. Like, I'd say they're perfect because you have these belt clips. It telescopes all the way down, and they're durable. Best option. Okay, that's enough of me.
Yeah. Also, in response to the discussion of budget, Small Dream says Saber must be seriously getting hit hard by all the budget going to superhero Senki. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? I was about to ask you, did you talk about it in the news thing? New movie, summer movie.
Oh, is it the crossover film?
Yeah, it's apparently it's called Superhero Senki, so it kind of threw a lot of people off. Like, huh, that sounds a little bit like Superhero Tyson.
Yeah, okay. I thought about talking about it on there because like Matt Hunt and I were talking about it, but
fair enough.
The news was like half an hour long already.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, especially last week with not just a Yudo blog, but like Yudo listings to go with it.
Yeah. Just going to get pushback. Henry Ding saying, I'm guessing the main Rider movies are just going to get pushed back to winter from now on since 01 started that due to COVID. Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of it that way. Or like maybe the summer movie is going to be what used to be the spring movie.
Sure. Oh, by the way, did you buy the battle pass for Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because we only have, I want to say, a week or so left.
Oh.
Yeah. What level are you?
I don't know. It's been a little bit since I played, so that's good to know.
Yeah. It's winding down. So you might want to get on top of leveling up and such.
Yeah. What is anything that I've unlocked going to go away after the battle pass ends, or no?
No, anything you've unlocked doesn't go away.
Okay.
I
still don't quite know how all of the Fortnite stuff works.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you're gonna miss out on stuff that you haven't unlocked.
Right.
Yeah. Which sucks since you paid for the battle pass. So just wanted to remind you, if you noticed, I was playing earlier. I've been like grinding like crazy, trying to finish up the battle pass.
I finished the hilt on this, so that's pretty good progress.
Nice.
I've been getting into this thing with some of the weapons. I don't think I'm going to do it for all of them going forward, but it's instead of a 3mm peg, it's like I've made a peg, but then I've added I've removed like 0.50 millimeters from both sides to make it kind of a 2mm wide on one side.
Right.
So that kind of makes it easier to go in. And it's good for, like, one of the things I did it for was like a Magia knife. So it's like, okay, when you're not putting this in their hand, it actually just looks like a full knife.
Yeah.
I
think I did something similar
it's when not something
I sent you the Styler sword.
Okay. That sounds, yeah, because we were talking about that, and I was like, maybe it should just be like the usual peg thing, and you're like, no, I think I could do that.
Was I that stuck up and said that?
Well, I was into it.
All right. It worked out.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker says June 7th is the last day of the season.
June 7th. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will be at Disney on June 7th.
What
So,
happens when the battle pass is over? Is the game still playable?
oh, just the next day a new battle pass starts. You have to buy a new one, and like mechanics of the game change.
There's the dinosaurs were the new thing this time, right?
Wildlife in general. Yeah.
The fishing mechanic?
Fishing had been there.
It's kind of hard to pin down what the aesthetic of Fortnite is, because like first time I played, I would hear things like, "Oh no, watch out for the genie." I'm just like, "Excuse me."
I've never heard of that.
There's an area where like there's a boss that you can fight. There's also a witch in another area.
Oh.
I could have sworn that there was a genie. He kind of had a genie vibe to him.
Raz?
That's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him because I get killed almost instantly when I go to that area. Oh yeah, apparently they did a full song for Two Kaiser's whole Yo Ho Ho Hoi song.
Oh yeah. How was it?
I heard a little bit just to confirm. Oh, okay, they basically made a full song out of it.
Nice.
I like that. I really enjoyed the when Tokyo did that for the Sixth Ranger.
Oh, for his harmonica stuff?
Yeah, they did a very smart thing that I think was really cool, where like the song itself just kind of uses the melody of his harmonic tune, but the instrumental version swaps out the vocals for a harmonica. I think I referred to it as a harmona the first time.
I'm trying to understand how that makes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just whatever beats the lyrics would hit.
Yeah. It was like a peppy version of the sad harmonica tune.
So, blue. We need blue on here.
Yeah, you could not find metallic blue, it sound like?
Or good. I found it earlier. Where did it go?
Oh. So much for being slick.
I know. What? How did this happen?
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know how this happened. What the... Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Where did it go? I'm sad now.
What? Did you find metallic blue and then have lost it again?
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Oh.
I gotta move my lightsabers. Seriously? Where did it run off to? Oh, wait, it's right here.
Ooh.
Okay, let me...
There you go.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. No, that might just be the surface. Okay, here. Alright. So thankfully, it's already molded in black. Just need to paint the blue onto it carefully.
Peacemaker saying stupid thought, but what if Woes had his own Woes variant? What is it in reference to? What future ring Woes?
I mean, he is technically a writer from the future.
It's true.
Gates is technically a future writer.
Yeah, that was the other thing I ran into when I was making Meteorite Watches. I basically made my own memorial version where I just went through all of the writers from Geo.
Huh.
I think I made a quiz ride watch, etc., and then a Woes Meteorite Watch, and then a Gates one. I made regular ride watches as well.
I got blue where there wasn't supposed to be, but I can pretend that it's supposed to be there.
Oh, black woes, white woes.
What do you mean?
That's what Peacemaker was getting at.
Oh, what White Waz uses the Black Waz ride watch?
I'm guessing something like that. Maybe also suit variations.
How's this look?
Yeah, it looks good. Works out that it's already in black.
Yeah. Dang, I accidentally filled that channel with blue.
That'll happen.
Yeah. There's no way of getting it out, so I guess I'll commit to it.
Commit to the bit. Hopefully this will print. Getting pretty thin, but I guess the hilt is also just about as thin as the blade. I'm not good enough to make a removable sheath, so I'm just gonna leave that alone.
I don't know that there are FDM printers precise enough to make that. Like it's not a knock against you, it's a knock against the technologies. So it's not your fault, is what I'm saying.
Oh, like Peacemaker again. Geo had the black woes, and you could give Gates white woes.
Oh,
like the stage show form. Got it.
huh.
And what if Woes had another Woes to rejoice his ascension and the like? Yeah, that's one of the interesting tidbits from what they could have done with Geo and couldn't. Whereas like they were considering adding more different Woses. I'm not sure how that would turn out.
Be a lot of rejoicing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of parties.
Oh, it'd be like that transformation with Star Ninja. Party night.
Oh. So this, I'm gonna paint dark blue. Or gold blue, silver,
Gold
the
blue.
shiny blue. Oh no, this is supposed to be black, isn't
I
it?
was about to say, did you pick the right color there?
I did not, but I'm committing.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter anymore.
There's still time to wipe it off.
There is. I could probably take some paint thinner to it, but I don't know.
Or
One
a
color,
finger.
break it up. Well, no, because then there'd still be red underneath.
Oh.
So I need to do something to cover it up.
Fair enough.
I also don't have like a serviceable black.
Hmm.
And I think this is dark enough in color where like it gets the point across.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this red back here.
Yeah.
What if I just painted it all metallic blue?
Sure, it's your custom.
It's true. Metallic blue it is. Oh man. I hate when the edges don't get colored in and I have to hit it again.
All right, move the sword into the print program. No errors. That's good.
Cool.
I guess I'm
So I
having
have
this.
an idea. These blue stripes, right? I'm gonna paint them, and I'm going to get a little bit of extra on the crest,
Mm-hmm.
and then cover that with a sticker.
Oh.
Let's say that's serviceable. Okay. What else had to be colored? Shoulders.
Estimated print time 46 minutes. That sounds about right. It's a long weapon. I actually just realized I don't know how well the scales. I was just looking at the hilt to just realize, and that's like you could put both hands on that and there would still be a lot of hilt visible. So I just kind of went with that as the measurement.
I mean,
Usually,
not a bad
usually the hands are about like 6 millimeters tall, thereabouts, maybe a little bit more. So that's kind of where I go with the scale on weapons.
Sure.
Now let me just go move this to the printer.
We'll entertain the chat. Let's see. Oh. Nothing in the chat. As always, make sure if you've got some Soto that you haven't touched, maybe touch it. Maybe do some sticker. This is technically still a stickering stream. Bless you. Oh.
All right, now that's going to start. So I have been collecting the Can't Joy figures since Geo.
Mm-hmm.
I finally completed a line. 100%ed. There's no more figures being made. Yudo Q Ranger. These are weird figures. Do what?
Congratulations.
Thank you. They're really weirdly built. Even though
they're lanky fellas.
I was about to say they have all the DNA of a Yudo figure, but something about the way they're sculpted is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Something about them, it doesn't always, it never feels like they're standing straight up.
Interesting. I've never observed that.
There's just a slight curvature to their legs that makes it look like they're very slightly bent.
Huh.
But yeah, they've gotten better at stickers. Looking at Ho-Oh Soldier's chest sticker.
Yeah. Oh, I did a custom on that one.
Oh.
I had an extra. What is the build form with? Oh, Hawk. Had an extra set of wings.
Oh.
Drilled a hole into one of my extra Ho-Oh soldiers.
You made Lugia Soldier?
Luke? No. Oh, that would have been funny. I made Kuver, the crow dude as a Q Ranger. Because I thought, before seeing the finale, I was like, oh wow, this guy deserves a suit.
Hmm.
And then seeing the finale, maybe this guy doesn't deserve a suit.
Oh. Q Ranger, what's the name? Crow.
Just look up Crow Guy.
Crow Guy. Q Ranger Q-Tama. That is not helpful. Jark Matter.
I don't want to give away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not even gotten to Ho-Oh Soldier in Q Ranger.
Wow.
I have heard good things about him.
I like him. I like most of Q Ranger.
It's one of those things where it's like, no, it's not. I didn't drop it. I didn't drop it because I didn't like it. I watched other shows.
Yeah. No complacency. Yeah, that happens. Makes sense. I've done it.
Such as now, where it's like, you know what? I was actually enjoying Saber when people were dunking on it. But right now, I'm just watching JoJo.
Yeah.
I got to an episode that had several memes. I didn't realize they came from one episode.
Wow.
And I wonder if I should do anything with what's on screen, because I'm done modeling the sword. It didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Nice.
So I'm just going to be stickering a figure. I don't really have a camera for that.
Fair. Oh, here we can.
Oh,
I can make it so I don't have to listen to myself.
Oh, good. Do that.
Boom. And we're doing it. Oh, that's so nice. I can't hear myself. That's good. That's good.
I forgot about that. Sorry about
that. No worries. It's not your fault. I do have an extra this thing.
What is it? Oh, the gun mode.
Yeah.
Just toss it into the pile.
Yeah. We should have a pile custom day.
Oh.
I think that might be fun. Like we take a look at what's in our pile and make something with it. And that'll be the whole prompt.
Maybe on one of those I could cheat and just like resume a custom that I had on the back burner.
No, that's cheat. It has to come from the pile.
It's true.
Man.
It's true. It's true.
All right, so I have to cut out this mouth because I don't want these sides. Doing some microsurgery on a sticker. Okay.
I still need to watch the Metsubo Jinrai movie, but I'm aware that there's a hand that I need to make for that character.
Oh. This just says drive, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Super Blastex in the chat says, "Yo, I'm so excited! I just got my shipping confirmation for Zenkai Yudo."
Ooh.
I'm still waiting for DHL to get back to me because they delivered it to the wrong address.
Oh no! Jesus.
Yeah, that's the first. Well, not the first, but that and the last time I ordered with DHL was the first time I've ever actually had a problem.
What happened last time?
About the same, except it was resolved the next day. I'm on day 3 of waiting for answers.
Oh, damn.
So I guess I can say, hey, the person who got my package apparently has had it long enough to try and redeliver it for them, if that's a thing that they're allowed to do.
Oh, I have no idea.
Because that's kind of the thing that I would think to do if I received someone else's package, is to be like, how can I get in contact with this person?
Sure. Walk down the street, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
At least you didn't have happen what happened to Josh.
Narrow it down for me.
The one time he ordered from Ami Ami, it just kept not getting delivered.
Oh, it's just the one time. Okay.
Yeah, because he never went back to Ami Ami ever again.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, whenever you two have talked about like the issue you had with, I think it's specifically Ami Ami, where it's like, oh, we can't sell you this because of this reason.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's that, but that's only ever happened to Josh.
Huh? Because I was gonna say it's really weird hearing these stories because it's like I've been using them half the time with Soto and I haven't had a problem.
Same. They're the only people I use.
Huh? I have no brand loyalty. It's whoever puts up the pre-orders first.
Fair. I don't want my points to go to waste.
Oh, that's true.
Like if I'm building up points on one spot, then why start another? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I started there, and they haven't done me dirty since. So.
Yeah, I remember when we first talked about the issue that Josh ran into. There was this question of, oh, is that a running change with the site?
Yeah, I freaked out about that for a little bit.
I want to say that my thought process at the time was it March of this year or last year? Last year, I think. I wanted to say.
I don't remember what time it happened. I just remember that it did.
Regardless, it was a situation where Josh had ordered something just as it was about to release. So it's like, oh, I guess the people who, because I do remember now, it was something that I had already had pre-ordered and I didn't have a problem.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, maybe things that have been ordered starting from this day might have some issues. Well, I guess I'll find out a few pre-orders later. Never really found out.
Well, what had happened was that, like, a gimmick item, one of the standard gimmick item, hey, one of those has batteries in it. We can't ship this. Fucking what? You do it all the time.
Hmm?
No, we can't ship it. Wait, but you can't ship that, but you're willing to ship the candy toys that have candy in them, which you said DHL cannot do? Oh, yeah, I guess we can't do that either. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know how it all got cleared up, though. Eventually, they tried to send something to him, and it never got to his house. It, like, bounced all the way around his state to other states until finally landing back in Japan. And then they weirdly gave him, like, this ultimatum, like, hey, address was not correct, and it still can't quite tell whose fault it was. Probably wasn't Josh's fault. I don't know how it's Ami Ami's fault when really all they needed to put the print stuff down, but, like, it must have been DHL.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's also fucky.
I've always heard things like, "Oh, don't use this this shipper. Don't use this one because of their bad experiences." And it's like, I guess the conclusion I've made recently is, I guess all of the shipping options where I live are really good compared to everywhere else in the world.
Guess so.
Not specifying where I am, but still.
Right.
Because like I said, with DHL, this was the first the last couple of times I've used them was the first time that I've ever actually had a problem with DHL.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird how easy they're able to ship to the North Pole. Oops, wait, oh no, Oh, sorry, I accidentally doxed you, Santa Claus. Oh no, wait, no. Oh no.
It's a good bit.
Thank you. Thanks, Santa. Malunis.
For a second, I thought it was like, is this a Saber reference?
No,
Northern base?
not at all. I just thought it'd be really funny.
So you've it looked like I just noticed it looked like you were painting the entirety of that blue.
That wasn't the intent.
But it's where we got.
It's where we got. I'm trying to scrape out some of this blue from the crevasse.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, and I might touch it up with the black lining marker. Yeah, fix it.
Definitely. What I always do with that lining marker is if I'm putting it over some paint, that's going to mess it up for sure. So I would like wipe it on something afterwards.
Yeah.
At the very least, on paper.
Oh, I usually use my finger. Like, boop,
Fair
boop.
enough. Yeah, that works.
There we go. Because like your nails are basically close enough to plastic. I want to say.
The Super Blast X saying, I doubt it, but do you think we'll see Yudo, Ricky, and Katana?
No. Flat out no.
I'm surprised.
Oh no, I accidentally got paint all over them with black marker. I dipped it in a... Oh no.
There you go.
Okay.
Crisis averted. I was going to say, I was surprised that they were able to get those designs down to the size of a Sentai gear.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it for...
The mini.
Yeah, mini plus. So I feel like that's as close as you're getting.
If nothing else. And I really like how the mini plot is assorted such that those two are kind of just in a box with their weapons. And I think also the mecha heads.
I didn't know there was a case assortment out for it.
Oh no, it's just the product images showing what's in each box. The usual wave layout lineup that we get. But yeah, it's just like, oh, they made it so I can easily just buy that on its own. Good. Also, they got the ball jointed arms. That's the thing that weirdly made it more desirable. Is they managed to add some form of articulation to it.
The only other articulation that they've displayed. Yeah, I'm behind on my Toku though.
Yeah, I've said it before. I mostly was watching Zenkaiger Raw with friends. Now I'm actually slowly watching it subbed for the first time. I have gotten to where the whole team is together. I think the last one I saw was the trash episode, as you would call it.
It was a nice one.
Yeah,
I'd say.
The one after that is the one where things really escalated with Stay Caesar debuting.
Yeah.
It's like, excuse me, I'm seeing multiple Sentai in this episode preview. What's going on? This isn't a movie. There's crossovers in the show?
I really screwed up this paint job here.
Ooh.
I need to wipe it down with something.
It happened.
What if I just go whole thing and then wipe down parts of it later, or scrape away parts of it later?
Sure.
We'll try that. Or it could just be asymmetrical. I guess I wouldn't mind that either. I don't expect to finish it this time.
I just noticed that Metsubo Jinrai has unpainted straps, so this might take a little bit. I believe with Horobi, since this is basically just using Horobi parts, I'm pretty sure what I used for the straps was this metallic black. Little bit darker than the gunmetal silver. So you got those markers from a specific Astray pack?
Yeah.
I've never seen the metallic blue look that rich. Usually it's more of a light, paler kind of blue.
Oh, really? Yeah, definitely get the Astray one then.
Yeah, that looks a bit better. I get that effect from putting down some regular blue first, then putting in the metallic. So if there's just a marker for it, I can go with that.
Hell yeah. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but come on. I cut out the tiny KR symbol.
Oh.
And I'm gonna try to apply that.
AGMC also asks, do you think Akka Red will show up in the Zenkaiger? Probably. It's got
I would like him to.
What is it on him that changes some part of the helmet?
What do you mean?
There's like a number on his. Oh, I think it's on the chest. There's like a number for whatever Sentai was the most recent at the time.
Zenkai Red? Oh, Akka
No, Akka Red is what I said.
Oh.
The one who then made a reappearance in Gokaiger.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. He had a 35 on his chest for Gokaiger.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he showed up. It's like you don't do an anniversary without him. He showed up in Juoger in a special.
Oh yeah, I just pulled that up. He's got the is that supposed to be
40.
the yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's like a cube logo, so that's like the whatever the logo was for Juoger. That's cute.
Yeah. Does that mean there's an owl blue? No. All blue.
Love it. Someone's probably done fan art of that based on that joke.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just red and blue mixed together. TTFC special. What is this one?
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a special announced soon.
Oh.
We don't know what it's going to be.
I also didn't realize this because I don't really follow that Sentai all that much. Apparently, there's a series of Red Ranger plushies getting released soon that are incidentally Red Rangers from anniversary shows. So it's Gokaiger, Zyuohger, Gao Ranger, and Bokenger. And it made me realize, half of the Zenkaigers are anniversary shows. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I think Magi Ranger's the only one that isn't.
Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, if you count Zenkaiser, then yeah.
Yeah. Is Jack not Jack. Yeah, Jack. Is Jack an
Like
anniversary?
Battle Fever, you meant, or for still Zen Kaiser? Okay.
Because I don't think Zen Kaiser's an anniversary. He's just the first one.
Well, his says 45 on it, so the Zen Kaiser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what do you think? Should I tint the Jiku driver sticker?
To what? Green?
Yeah, just put a Sharpie over it and just tint it green.
Sure.
See how it turns out.
Worse things could happen.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just put it over the whole thing. It's a subtle green, lime-ish.
That's about what Woze's color should be.
Yeah, okay. I guess we're just going with the asymmetry because I can't get that blue out, and that's fine.
Okay.
Could this custom have been done better? Absolutely. Could I have done it better? Probably not.
I've seen clips from the Bad Batch. Those clips are old enough that they're probably not spoilers at this point, I wanted to ask you about them.
Sure.
Apparently, they've recreated scenes from Episode 3.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool because I wasn't really following Star Wars stuff that heavily, but the one thing about the Clone Wars show that I wasn't so into conceptually was, I think it'd be cool if we didn't have an entire show that takes place between these two movies. We can move on. We can go past Episode 3.
I love the Clone Wars.
Well, that's the thing is, I have not seen it, so I can't judge it. It's just the idea of these aren't, in my opinion, I don't find these particular movies that exciting, so I wouldn't mind a show that takes place afterwards.
Fair. It's just, like one of the first lines of dialogue for Obi-Wan was, one of the first lines of dialogue.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Well, to Obi-Wan in his hut that Luke had said was, "You fought in the Clone Wars?" And that, sparked tons of imaginative, thought, like, what would that even be? And
that's
then
true.
You have seasons and seasons exploring it, and it was, I don't know, it's just so rich.
That's a good point.
Yeah. The Clone Wars is my whole shit.
It's also entirely possible that there's a little bit of the old trilogy nostalgia in me when I'm saying, like, it'd be cool if the villain was Darth Vader. They did eventually. Well, I'm saying because the thing about Clone Wars is that it takes place before Darth Vader.
Oh. Yeah.
That's the one thing. It's like it'd be neat to kind of explore the post prequel trilogy.
Hey, you can watch Rebels.
That's what I was about to say. Is I'm pretty sure they did eventually get there.
Yeah, Rebels is very good as well.
The only thing I know about is that the main character question mark has a unique lightsaber. That's cool.
Okay, so let's talk about lightsabers again. So I talked about my favorite type of lightsaber, but I think the best lightsaber toy to me is the Disney Parks exclusive Ezra Bridger lightsaber that it fully collapses. It plays sounds and lights for gun mode and lightsaber mode. It has lights in it. and it fully retracts.
It has
and
modes.
it has an activator switch. And the sounds of the lightsaber and the gun, I think they're together. So like one will interrupt the other. It's not like a CSM thing where the music will play out of a different channel than or like, like the things will play at the same time, whereas the Ezra Bridger lightsaber, that one you're gonna need to temper your expectations a little bit, but I'd say that is like closest to the perfect lightsaber toy.
It has modes. That's a neat thing that I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see how that's a gun. Cool.
Yeah. It's a very Toku-esque item. My friend, I don't know if you know her. She's part of the Toku community. Platt. She goes. Her Twitter is Henshin Sunrise. I don't know if you've seen her around.
I feel like that sounds familiar.
Yeah, she's local. But she was using my copy of that for a project. And I don't know. I haven't seen it since. But they still sell them at Disney, so I might just pick myself up another one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I miss
that saber so much. It's such a good lightsaber.
No pressure to her.
No pressure.
When we were talking about it earlier, I was thinking back. A prop that I would like to get at some point, maybe I will, because I'm thinking about revisiting Doctor Who, was a sonic screwdriver.
Oh,
and
dude, I've been revisiting some of that stuff too.
Nice. It reminded me. I actually at one point got this weird little pack thing that came with it was like a TARDIS box and a cardboard box, and then inside was the Matt Smith 11 Doctor with one of the cheap sonic screwdriver toys. That thing is really big. It looks like a lightsaber hilt.
Oh,
I feel like if you wanted to do like a non-specific Jedi cosplay, that could probably be a good accessory.
They did have a build your own sonic screwdriver kit.
I remember seeing something about that.
I've always been interested in getting that. Just, the idea of it. I think it came out, in and around the time that there was the create your own lightsaber kit for episode 3 in the Clone Wars.
Wow, that checks out.
Yeah.
I also had the unique experience that the electronics on that sonic screwdriver just did not work right.
That's interesting. How'd that happen?
I can't remember exactly what it did, but I think it was just like, you hold down the button and it makes the buzzy sound. But on mine, when I would press it, it would just go. It would just be very brief sound. And then at one point, just I think I might have hit it just to see if that would do anything, and it didn't work once, and then never again.
Oh.
I took the buzz out of it with one hit.
Not so durable now. Okay, I really got to stop touching this thing because I keep accidentally touching the blue and screwing up the paint.
That happens.
Yeah, this is why I don't do customs often. Unless I'm in a mood, because I'm so impatient. You mean I need to wait for it to dry? I don't think so. I'm sorry, my patience doesn't last that long. But I do really want to see what it looks like put together. Where is the ride watch or the Jiku driver?
Probably under sticker sheet. Nope. Well, I'm out of options.
Yeah.
You can see more of the desk than I can.
I know. Man, are you kidding me? That's kind of like, linchpin of the whole thing. Maybe it's on the ground. Oh, it's on the ground.
Oh, okay, good.
All right. Let's see here.
Hmm.
I think this is a very nice green.
Yeah. I'm glad that you were using a Sharpie to put on that color because it makes me feel less bad about doing that for a lot of Geo stuff.
I mean, like, I feel like a Sharpie is the perfect tool for something like this. If you want to turn something white and retint it, like, it's a Sharpie. Like, it'll be uniformly the same color.
Because what I did at the start of Geo was that I would I would paint the fingers, like the armor bits on the fingers. And the way I would do it with Geo is...
fuck! Did it
You
again.
did it again, didn't you?
Goddamn. Mother...
I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
I would paint the Geo fingers with silver and then use a pink marker on it.
No, that makes sense.
Because, and I say that's what I did when it started. Later on, I actually got a metallic pink Gundam marker. So any Geo things that have come out since then, I've added that.
I mean, you'd be forgiven for using that method. That makes complete sense. Hold on, sorry, it's off screen. I'm applying the sticker.
AGMC, well, I guess I'll wait until you've finished concentrating on that.
Go for it.
AJMC says, I wonder if Josh will still be Robo Josh with his new computer.
Yeah, probably. Has more to do with his internet than it does. Oh, wait, no, actually, maybe not. It doesn't have more to do with his computer. I mean, it did have more to do with his computer, I think.
Cool.
It could also just have been like a distance issue, how far away he was from the router. And that still hasn't changed. So you never know.
Hopefully the mystery will be solved.
Yeah. I mean, you I don't want to leave you in the dark. You know what Robo Josh is, right?
I assume, based on voice chats, what Robo would mean.
Yes.
I've listened to podcasts where that happens.
Huh?
I've listened to podcasts, not ours, but just I've listened to podcasts where that happens to them.
Yeah, I mean, we've been part of podcasts where it happens to Josh.
I don't know if it's happened with Soda Pop.
I mean, like, we have clean audio because we record separately,
right? But that's also a thing that's also the thing you experience live.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I like this custom job that I've done. I cut a lot of corners here, but here is.
That's how you know it's yours.
Yeah, you're right. This is I'm gonna call him Was True.
Was Shin.
Was Shin. There it is. No. I'd like to call this True Was, since, like, he uses the standard system. Like, he isn't, using his own Was belt system. This is, this is the future that should happen. These are the future riders that should happen canonically. Just based off of my assumptions. Like, this is the true future rider.
Not a fake fan.
Yeah. I think this is effective. Thank you, Peacemaker. Should I put drive armor on it? It's technically not incorrect.
Is it the character name? Oh no, it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Nah. Go for it.
Yeah. All right. Boom. Custom done. It's okay.
Yeah. How far? We're 10 minutes left. It looks like.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean, we don't need to fill all 2 hours. We could call it here if you would like.
I was gonna say, it's almost the end of the stream, and hey, you finished this entire custom.
That's true.
I would call that Brave Blade. Wait, no, wrong opening. Surprise drive.
There it is. Boom. Surprise! It is done. Oh, what is? I wonder if. No, this doesn't fit. I don't even know what this would do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But hey, it's done. I was thinking of using, like, I put him in front because I was thinking of using parts from him, but like, there's nowhere I could. I think. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to. I could swap the. Nah. Yeah.
That's the real surprise. A fake out.
Yeah. That's what we call a lie. What is a surprise if not a little bit of a lie, actually?
No, you see, it was all planned because Hattori is one of the fake future writers.
That's it! Here's the fake out! I'm pretty sure I have Deno armor, but not an armor body, so I don't think I'd be able to do that next time. I don't even know what I'm going to do next time. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, there might not be a stream next week. It depends on Malunis if you want to do it on your own.
Right.
But I don't know. We'll see. Next week, I think, you know what? For the sake of sanity, let's just take a full break next week.
Sure.
You can do the stream if you would like, but no news video is going to come out. Probably not going to record a podcast. And we could still do the Twitter stuff though. That's still going to happen.
You are not going to be available for this upcoming Saturday?
Yeah, well, I mean, I can be.
I was about to say, well, I guess we'll see if Josh is available.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, put me down as a maybe. But we might be able to actually put up a podcast next week.
Okay.
Because I don't leave till the 3rd. And the 3rd is... yeah, that's a Thursday. So, you know, if we make things happen on Wednesday, then that's it. That's all we need. And then you guys can just stream Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so there may or may not be content. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see. Subscribe to... you guys already know. All right, are we good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Guys, thanks for stopping by. I know there's only one person left, but thank you for hanging out with us all the way through. As always, links in the description. Black Lives Matter. Hashtag Stop Anti-Asian Hate. Thanks for watching. Keep it.